once again to the Mayor's press conference. It is Wednesday, March 29th, a little bit after 2 o'clock, about 2:05 in the afternoon. Weather outside, it's rather nice out there. Not as sunny as I think we'd like. I see the sun out there. Sun's kind of peeking in and out. The high is supposed to be about 65 degrees today. So again, pretty pleasant. Tomorrow's going to be in the upper 50s, 58. Friday is going to be 62, 58 for Saturday, and 64. So we're kind of in that bottling zone, getting tighter, but looks like we're going to be well seated into the 50s and 60s for a while, which is it's a good thing. Rolling into the first day of April, this Saturday, I believe, is April Fool's Day, if I'm not mistaken. It's not a joke. A couple things happening around the city that pertain to engineering and public works. First and foremost, the West Union Street improvements. Again, this is project 305. So this is the West Union Street streetscape project where we're replacing sidewalks, putting up new lamp posts, some park benches, some planters, features such as that throughout that corridor. That is going to begin, the construction is going to begin next week, starting in April. It's going to start on the south side of the street. I mentioned this last week during my press conference. And it's going to be a rolling construction project. In other words, it's not going to be taking down an entire sidewalk at a time. It's going to be taking things in smaller portions, moving from the east side of West Union, closest to Court Street, and working its way down to Congress. And then it'll migrate over to, once the south side is completed, it'll migrate over to the north side of the street and continue that process. So more to come on that. Charles Street closure today. It's been underway since 8 a.m. this morning till 4 p.m. So hopefully wrapping up at 4 p.m. This is sanitary sewer repairs up on Charles Street between Dalton Avenue and Hillcrest Road. There will be no through traffic in that area or emergency traffic, so motorists please make note to avoid that area, and as usual the city apologizes for any inconveniences with this closure. Arts, Parks, and Recreation. A couple things that are going on down over at Arts West. Cat's Pajamas Clothing Exchange is taking place tomorrow, March 30th. This is the biennial fundraiser for Arts West. It's a nonprofit arts organization. During the exchange days, which is March 30th through April 1st, a massive amount of clothing will be available at Arts West Performance Space. For those who donate clothing early, they'll receive a golden ticket that allows unlimited clothing items. If clothing is brought on the day of the exchange, a person will get a regular ticket that lets the patrons take as many items as they brought. Additional items are $1. So this is quite the event. So come one, come all to this particular event. Kids under 12 are free. Adults entry into the exchange is $15. So keep that in mind for the next couple days. Athens City Sustainability Commission is holding its monthly meeting. It's going to be Tuesday, April 4th. This is from 5:30 to 7 p.m. This is held in the front conference room of the city building. Also on April 4th in the evening, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. is the Board of Zoning Appeals. Those meetings are held up here in council chambers. So again, April 4th has a couple board and commission level meetings. I've got a proclamation that I wanted to read rolling into the month of April. April has several monthly recognitions, but the first one I want to dive into is that the month of April is Autism Awareness Month, and April 2nd is World Autism Awareness Day. So I want to take a moment and read the proclamation from my office in regards to the Autism Awareness Month as well as World Autism Awareness Day. Proclamation, whereas autism is the fastest growing developmental disability in the United States, affecting more than 3 million people, is an urgent public health crisis and demands the national's response. And whereas, in recognition of the growing need of the worldwide autistic community and to raise awareness of the autism spectrum disorders and the need to provide services to individuals and families who are affected, the United Nations has sanctioned April 2nd as World Autism Awareness Day. And whereas as Autism Speaks, a national organization dedicated to funding research on autism and advocating for the needs of individuals with autism and their families, promotes the awareness of autism worldwide. And whereas, in light of the growing impact of autism spectrum disorders and the need for greater awareness, Autism Speaks holds their Light It Up Blue campaign for World Autism Awareness Day, designated to increase awareness to autism by asking participating organizations to turn their lights blue. And whereas the City of Athens is honored to take part in the on the annual observation of Autism Awareness Month and National Autism Awareness Day in the hopes that it will lead to a better understanding of this disorder. Now, therefore, I, Steve Patterson, the mayor of the City of Athens, Ohio, do hereby proclaim April 2017 as Autism Awareness Month and April 2nd, 2017 as World Autism Awareness Day to raise the awareness of autism and the myriad of issues surrounding autism, as well as increasing knowledge of the program that have been and are being developed to support individuals with autism and their families. And hopefully we'll be able to light up the cupola throughout the entire month, cast it on the inside with the color blue, again, as our way of raising awareness of autism and paying homage to Autism Awareness Month. Finally, I want to kind of reiterate what I'd mentioned during my last press conference last week, is the City of Athens is going to take on the challenge, the 6th Annual National Mayor's Challenge for Conservation. I've asked everyone to please go out to mywaterpledge.com. Again, that's mywaterpledge.com, and take a pretty simple survey to where, or pledge rather, where you will pledge to take shorter showers, conserve water in a number of different ways. I have to share with you all that in taking the pledge myself, I find myself really reducing the amount of time that I have water running while I'm doing simple things like brushing my teeth or even shaving my face. I find myself really reducing the amount of water that I'm using as opposed to just letting that sink run. With that said, I've asked the government channel to queue up a PSA that we're going to start pushing out, hopefully on heavy rotation throughout the month, to get everyone to take the pledge, but also, just think of things a little bit differently and how we can do a better job of conserving our water supply. This is really being sponsored by the Weiland Foundation. The Weiland Foundation is a foundation that brings people together for clean water and a healthier ocean. So hopefully you enjoy the PSA that the government channel has so graciously put together for us, and hopefully you'll be reviewing this or seeing it aired several times throughout the month of April. So here we go. Hello, I'm Steve Patterson, Mayor of the City of Athens, Ohio. It's no secret that Athens is a unique community with strong feelings about the environment. Here in Athens, we pride ourselves on being mindful to take steps every day towards energy conservation. So today, I encourage you to take part in the Weiland National Mayor's Challenge for Water Conservation. All you need to do is go to mywaterpledge.com and make simple, easy to do pledges online throughout the month of April for water conservation and energy. Pledges include taking a shorter shower, waste less food, recycle, and many more. Once you sign up, you're eligible to win thousands of dollars in prizes, to include a Toyota Hybrid, which will be awarded to the winning cities across the United States who make the conservation a priority. Water is the liquid of life. So let's take these steps we need to do to leave our community as beautiful as it was for us for the generations to come. Okay. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you back here next Wednesday, same time, same place. Have a great week.